We live, baby.
We live, baby. What's up, motherfuckers? It's Frank and Aiden coming at you with Daringly Controversial
What's going on,
Podcast
guys?
episode 3. So
Episode motherfucking 3, dude.
we missed this weekend. I had some
Sorry.
responsibilities. I had to go see my kid in Virginia,
I'm sorry for his
and
fuck ups.
it was supposed to be fucked up Friday. I can't really get fucked up with a 3.5-year-old, you know.
You could. We talked about this. Booze
True.
him on up, dude.
Mm. But today we got a few things to talk about. We're gonna touch on if felons should have the right to vote, if the death penalty should be abolished,
And
which it shouldn't.
and some animal testing.
Yeah,
Cause
good old
why
animal
not? You
testing.
know, we gotta touch on. I feel like we have to touch on everything, anything and everything that can be argued in this world. We need to talk about it, and we need to. I think we need to argue each other, make it good. You know, make it interesting for the listeners.
I agree. I agree.
What are you gonna
Who
listen
did,
to on the fucking drive to work? Some fucking, I don't know, some weird Joe Schmo like not knowing what he's talking about, or two
yeah,
guys fucking keeping it interesting with animals.
exactly. What are
Nothing.
you gonna listen to? You gonna listen to 21 Savage or some assholes talk about bullshit?
I like
Easy,
assholes.
easy choice.
I like assholes. It's you can't go wrong. You can eat it. You shit it out, dude. I'm all about
It
it.
gets a lot done, bro.
Okay, so this is episode 3. It's February 10th, 2020.
Yeah, baby.
All right, let's get it started. What are we going with today to
All
start
right,
with?
I got a question for
Yeah,
you.
let's hear it, dude.
Should felons have the right to vote?
Should felons have the right to vote? I think, man, you're born into this country, right? You're born into
Yeah.
this country with rights.
Okay.
For just about everybody, you can't get your rights taken away, no matter what, right? But
Okay.
that's kind of crazy to me that you're born with rights, but if you're a felon, you can't vote.
So you think it's crazy that being a felon, you can have certain rights stripped from you?
Yeah, like I get it. All right, you committed a crime, a bad enough one to be called a felon,
Mm-hmm.
but there's some felonies that aren't violent or aren't, that bad. Let's say, I don't know, man. Let's say you're 21, 22 years old, right? This is an example from my life, dude. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You're 21 years old. You're speeding. You get caught, except they happen to charge you with eluding the police,
Mm-hmm.
speeding to elude, right? Thankfully, in my scenario, I wasn't I wasn't found guilty or even charged. I got that, put behind me, so none of that even matters to me anymore, right? But if, let's say I got charged with that, or if that stuck with me and I got found guilty, I'd be a fucking felon, dude.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, I'd be a fucking felon right now. Don't worry, I'm good.
Sounds like you shouldn't be voting, bro.
It's a good thing I don't fucking vote anyway.
Wow, when did this happen?
This was 2017, around early
Yeah.
February. It's early February. Uh, just to give you listeners and you watchers a quick story. I'm going to IHOP Saturday morning. Beautiful day. It's like 73, 74 degrees.
Is this here in Fayetteville?
Yep.
Okay.
Leaving the base, dude. Beautiful 73, 74 degrees, right? Hardly any clouds, sun's out, it's windy. I got the windows down. I'm listening to some good music. It's like 10:30, I'm going IHOP. Yo, dude, let's go eat. He's like, "All right." I'm following him out the gate. And yeah, we're speeding. I got it. Right?
Which gate? All American?
Yadkin gate. We're speeding. Next thing you know, I see in my mirror a cop car. I'm like, all right, look, let's stop. Let's not do this. I'm on a base. There's no way I can run from this cop.
Were you past the gate yet, or you're
Nope.
still
I was
like
I
where
was
it's
still
25?
I was in where it's 40 miles an hour.
Okay.
But regardless, still in the gate, still in the base. There's no reason to run. No
Yep.
reason. He pulls me over. Right, we're sitting at one of the lights. Both of us pulled over, and he comes by. Asks for our driver's license, takes it from both of us. We're sitting in the car for about 20 minutes. I'm like texting, like, yo, look, I just got pulled over. I'm texting my leadership. I just got pulled over. I look around me, dude. Look at my fucking rearview mirror. I see a lot of lights, dude. I see a lot of guys in a lot of uniforms. There was like 10 or 11 cop cars
What the
and
fuck?
15 like military police, 15 MPs.
Why?
Speeded.
Did you keep going for a little bit
No, dude.
before
I,
pulling
as soon
over?
as I saw him, I stopped, dude. So they get us both out the car. They put us in cuffs. I'm mind blown at this point. First, just seeing 10 cars, I'm mind blown, dude. I'm like, what the fuck is going
Yeah.
on? Why are we like criminals right now? They put us both in cuffs. I'm sitting in the back of a cop car for the first time. Hard plastic seats, cuffs on my wrist, dude, for the
Yeah.
first time ever. And I'm getting taken down to the PMO. Yeah, I got charged with 4 different charges: speeding, 66 and a 45, reckless driving,
Okay.
speed competition, so racing, and and speeding to
Fuck
elude.
First off, real quick, fuck MPs.
Fuck-
If you're an MP
fuck
and
'em.
you watch this, you're a fucking pussy, dude.
You're also-
Who joins the
yeah,
army
a
to,
pussy,
to
dude.
fuck soldiers,
Pussy.
man? Fuck you.
Anyways, back to the story, and then the last charge, speeding to elude, which is a felony. I lawyered up because there's no way I was running from the cops.
Yeah.
I just got this car. I just got in the army. I'm not running from the cops.
Is it the same car you got now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not. I just got this car. I just got in the army. There's no way I'm fucking running from the cops. I'm still on base. Come on. Where am I gonna go? And thankfully, I lawyered up, and I got everything taken off except reckless driving, and so
Okay.
I got stuck with a misdemeanor instead of a felony. But it's just some low life
Damn, dude.
23-year-old wanted to be a military police, and he just almost ruined the life of me by thinking that I was running from him, when knowing damn well I could have outran him easily if I wanted to.
Yeah. And almost gave you a felony.
And just because of that, I was
Fucking
almost
pussy ass MP, dude.
I was almost allowed to not vote. Almost allowed to not vote.
Because some pussy ass MP. Just
Look.
one more time to reiterate. Fuck the military police. Y'all are fucking pussies,
Pussies.
dude. Fuck you. I'm gonna share this on the Fort Bragg fucking webpage.
Share it
bro.
wherever you want, dude.
Fuck
I don't give a
everybody.
fuck, dude. But yeah, just think, if I did vote now for this next presidential election, maybe it means a lot to me, right?
Yeah.
I fucking can go and I'm like, are you a felon? Yes. You cannot vote. Fuck. What? I was born with this, right? I was born with it.
Yeah.
You are born in America. You have rights given to you. They say you're God-given rights.
Mm-hmm.
For something to be that powerful but can be stripped away because of a crime, I think that's a little crazy. Now, don't get me wrong. Murdering somebody is also pretty crazy.
Yeah, I think you should probably lose your rights for that.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck you.
So I think there should be tiers, which there is, like violent offenders, drug offenders, stuff like that.
Sexual
But I
offenders,
think
the best
sexual
kind.
offenders, yeah, the best. I think certain people should lose their rights, and certain people should. Drug offenders, fuck it, man, they shouldn't lose their rights unless it's something crazy where you're like,
Fucking smuggling.
yeah,
a
smuggling, and you're
fat
a
ton of
kingpin,
fucking. Oh
man.
my goodness.
Yeah, but if you're just smoking some weed, man, no, you shouldn't lose your fucking right to vote.
Yeah,
just
you're
'cause
fucking-
You got
you're
caught
sitting-
with too much weed.
Yeah, you're sitting in your house with I don't know, a few pounds, just because you like to stock up for the winter, right?
Yeah, or you're growing some plants just for yourself. and you
Yeah.
get busted.
So you don't have to. So you don't have to go to a dispensary, or
Fuck
so you don't
that.
have to fucking go to your neighborhood, fucking drug lord.
Yeah. And but I think violent criminals, violent felons, which I don't think there's any besides maybe domestic violence isn't a felony. Um, I think most violent crimes are felony.
So the
So I think
problem.
most violent criminals and sexual criminals, fuck them. They shouldn't be allowed to vote. No way.
So the problem that I see with that is there's going to be like a question amongst, higher powered men, I guess, or men and women. Um, they're going to have the same question: how violent? What's the limit?
I think if you go as far as assaulting someone, say it's a bar fight and you catch assault, whatever. But if it's assault with a deadly weapon, yeah, if you're that stupid to hit someone with a pipe or a bat, then you shouldn't be allowed to.
What about a pull stick?
Yeah, that's a weapon.
I don't know.
Definitely a
It's
weapon.
not as deadly though. What if it's just one swing on the thigh and that guy sees you because you hit him with a pull stick? Now you can't vote.
Yeah.
Is that all right that you want taken from you because
All
you
right.
hit somebody with a
I
pull
don't
stick?
think you would get charged. I don't think they would charge you with that. I think you get charged with assault with a deadly weapon if you do some fucking damage with that weapon. But if you leave a bruise on someone's shin bone with, with a
With
pull
a fucking scooter?
I don't think you're gonna get assault with a deadly weapon. But if you give some dude 10 staples in his skull, you probably get.
So you're thinking assault with a deadly weapon? That's probably your limit right there. As soon as you break that threshold of assault with a deadly weapon, then it's time for you to not be able to vote, or let's just say one of your rights to be taken from you.
Yeah, because most likely, if you're assaulting someone with a deadly weapon,
You're
probably
angry.
trying to kill him.
You're an
probably
angry
trying to
person.
kill that dude. Probably trying to really fucking maim or kill that. At least for me, if I was ever mad enough that I'm using a deadly weapon, I'm probably not just aiming to hurt that guy.
So I'm just doing this for, I don't know, to expand the dialogue a little bit, I guess. It's just, it's a what if, right? Let's not take this too seriously. It's just a what if. But what if, right? This guy's, you're in a bar, you're both drunk or whatever. This guy, he's giving you a hard time, and he's shoving you around. You're like, yo, dude, look, man, I don't want it, right? I don't want the work. I just want the beer, right?
Yeah.
I don't want it. Like, just get away from me, dude. Let me drink. He's still bugging you, still shoving you around, and he takes a fucking shot at you, and you see in his eyes.
That's self-defense.
You see in his eyes anger, right? Yeah, but hear me out. You pull your knife. Let's say you have a knife. You pull your knife, and you're like, look, dude, I still don't want any trouble. And he shoves you, and you fucking give him a quick stab, right? You give him a quick stab. Circumstances don't go your way.
Okay.
And you get charged with assault with a deadly weapon.
First off, I'd be pissed.
Yeah.
That would be some bullshit.
Yeah, things don't go your way because, sometimes, let's be honest, sometimes the justice system, it's not okay. So you get charged with assault with a deadly weapon. Man.
Lawyer up, dude. I would just lawyer up and try and beat that shit.
That's your answer? Lawyer up?
I mean, because people get charged all the time for shit they didn't do.
So what if you were found guilty and now you're just like, man, I wish back in the day I didn't vote to make felons not allowed to vote.
Yeah.
Let's say you voted that in. You were part of the solution voting that in. And now you're on the other end of it, not allowed to vote anymore at all.
I'd be like, fuck it. What's one vote, man?
Well, you know what? I was gonna stop voting anyway because nothing was happening.
I don't even fucking vote in the first place. I'm too fucking lazy.
Who the fuck wants
And I
to?
bitch at people. I'm like, who'd you fucking vote for? Fucking pussy.
You voted for
I didn't
him?
even
What are
vote
you, a fucking
myself.
loser? Who'd you vote for? I didn't even get out of bed, honestly, dude.
Dude, honestly, yeah, I played Destiny all day. Didn't even vote. Oh shit.
Did I?
Um. So what do you agree with me though? Do you think that certain violent offenders and sexual offenders shouldn't have the right? Because really, like, do you give a if some dude, some rapist wants to talk politics? Do you really give a fuck what that dude says? He's a rapist.
Look, I think we're on the same page here. Yeah, dude, I could care
Fuck that
less
guy.
what some fucking child molester is fucking doing in his free time,
Yeah.
as long as he's not implementing things into our everyday lives by voting.
Well, I care what he's doing with his free time.
Oh
I don't
well,
want him molesting kids.
it's a good thing he
He could
got
do anything
fucking.
else.
It's a good thing he's got a fucking tracker in front of his house that says, "Hey guys, I'm a rapist,"
Yep.
or at least he should.
What's that website called? What's that website called?
Where you find molesters in your
Yeah, what's
neighborhood.
it called?
I don't know. Just you can probably just Google it. Honestly, just like molesters in my neighborhood. That'll be a good one. But yeah,
Family Watchdog.
obviously we don't want fucking molesters going around raping kids on their free time. But I think there should be definitely like different tiers to it. If you're super violent, no. If you're a fucking rapist, no.
Yep. I
If
agree.
if you're a fucking drug lord, no.
Nope. Sorry, dude. You haven't been paying taxes.
Yeah, I
this
was about to
whole
say
time anyway,
you're the
dick.
fucking reason why I can't smoke weed in my free time.
Oh shit! You cut out for a second. What'd you say?
I said you're the reason. Those drug lords are the reason that I can't fucking smoke weed in my fucking free time because
Ooh. I'm safe, dude. I don't have a single one in my whole apartment.
not a single one.
Not a single one, bro.
Thank God, dude.
You guys, check it out. This is Fayetteville. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Is there a lot?
Holy shit. Look at the stream.
Let's see it, dude.
355 map defender. That's just in my block that I'm looking at. So when I scroll away, it's more.
Oh wow.
What the fuck, dude?
That's a lot of people that can't vote.
There's a few right down the street. Oh! Okay. I don't want to show people's faces, am I? I would not fuck with that dude, though.
Oh, brother.
I'm gonna have to look at that later. Oh shit.
Damn, dude. Imagine. I can't even imagine being me, man. That's insane, dude.
Like you're drunk and you get caught. You're drunk and you get
Oh,
caught
bro.
pissing within 100 meters of a school. Sex offender your whole life. People fucking see.
There's
you
a
moving
sign in
in
your
and
front fucking yard.
Is that really what they have to do?
I'm
a
pretty
sex
sure,
offender?
dude. Yeah.
That's insane. I've
I'm-
never
I'm-
seen one before.
I don't think it says like the exact words "I'm a sex offender," but I think they have to have something in front of their house, like notifying the public that they are who they are.
I wonder how many of those people that I just saw on that site are just like dumb shit.
Doing stuff
Pissing.
beside a fucking school.
Yeah, pissing close to a school or public indecency because they were just taking a piss somewhere.
Dude,
I don't know
probably.
if public indecency will get you that rap.
I think it
but,
depends where you are. Maybe if you're like at
yeah.
a park.
Yeah, definitely. Or if a kid sees you or something, probably.
All right, so all in all, different tiers to getting your voting rights stripped from you.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're on the same page. Not all felons should have their right to vote stripped. Yeah, they committed a crime. Yeah, they committed a crime. They probably did the time or paid for it, and some way or another.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're really fucking crazy, if you're one of those top tier felons, nah, they don't need to go to the fucking polls.
They're just gonna fuck our shit up and vote for someone stupid.
They're gonna vote for their fucking homeboy down the street, dude.
Yeah.
All right, so
So on that note, go ahead.
next topic is gonna be animals.
What about the death penalty?
We'll save that juicy one for last.
All right, it is a juicy one, dude.
We'll save that one for
That's
last.
a juicy fucking medium rare ribeye, baby.
We'll go. Should animals be? Should we be allowed to test on animals? No, we'll go with no matter the kind of animal.
It's true, Nixon.
We'll go with no matter the type of animal. Is
No
animal?
matter the type.
Yeah, just to start out. Then we'll throw some scenarios in there.
Okay, well,
Any
if we're
animal.
doing if we're doing the broad spectrum,
Should animal testing be legal?
no, I don't. If we're doing just like
Yeah, broad.
a blanket statement, should animal testing be legal? No. But to dig deeper into it, who really gives a fuck about mice and rats, shit like that?
Hey, man.
You know?
Some people keep them as pets.
I mean, that's true.
Some people keep them as pets, man. You can't say who gives a fuck about them when people pay for these things.
Okay, yeah, people give a fuck about them, but they're testing it on animals to see if it'll fuck up human. You know, so we gotta test it on something.
Well, we definitely
The
know
worst
human.
one, the worst people, actually, for ever watch Ratatouille? Yeah, I've seen Ratatouille. It's mostly shampoo companies and body wash companies and shit like that when they make new, brands of soap. They usually test it on animal stuff. But I don't think doing that. I don't think they can. If they fuck it up so bad that they're killing these animals, and they're probably not too good at their job. You know, they probably tested on them and they're perfectly fine.
Probably
99%
fucking
of
shit
the
scientists.
time, you know.
I mean, maybe they're not really testing it out to see if it fucks up the animal, but or that it maybe completely fucks up the human. But maybe it's something as small as how many. What's like the smallest number of rats? Let's say we're using rats. What's the smallest number of rats that get a small rash from this? That's maybe something like that.
They'd have to use a lot of rats. Probably like what, say 100.
Oh,
They use 100 rats and they test this
dude, they
the
use.
same product on thousands. Probably.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's no way they're using
Yeah.
that small a number. They've got to be using like thousands and thousands of rats. I mean, they literally breed these fucking white lab rats for testing.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
See, that's what they're bred for. Who cares?
Yeah, but I don't know. Let's say I walk into a PetSmart. That thing's cute as fuck, baby.
Yeah, but if you're testing this shit on a puppy, fuck you, man. You know?
Hey,
or
man.
a cat.
Some people's mice are some people's puppies.
Or a bunny. I mean, I'll shoot the fuck out of some bunnies and eat them, but
They do test them on bunnies, too.
they do test bunnies, I know. Know that.
Bunnies, monkeys, rats.
Yep.
All right, so.
Oh, monkeys is a tough one. Because monkeys are pretty competent animals.
Yep.
You know, like they're like dogs in my head.
But they're pretty close to humans, too.
Yeah, I know.
If you want the best
monkey
results,
testing's
man.
Pretty fucked. Monkey testing's pretty fucked. I don't think that should be legal.
What if? Okay, I mean, you're kind of. I'm just doing this to give you an argument. What if they're breeding a certain type of monkey just for this? You don't let that be allowed?
Knox, and how else are they gonna test puppy shampoo? Test them on people.
Human trials, dude.
We'll use human trials for animal shampoo and animal trials for human shampoo.
You know what, dude? Somewhere in this world, there's two little puppies, two little dogs sitting in a fucking conference room on a podcast talking. Should human trials be allowed?
All right. What was your scenario?
Yeah, if maybe not a specific type of monkey, but if one company just started breeding monkeys, and they started breeding monkeys to test on, is that still a no for you? This company has its own livestock of monkey.
Just because they're breeding those monkeys for that doesn't mean those monkeys don't have a conscience or a brain. They know what the fuck's happening to them.
You think mice don't know what's hurting them?
Yeah, but they're just mice.
And somebody can be like, "That's a fucking disgusting ass monkey. They throw shit
Yeah,
at people. I don't want that thing around me." Yeah,
I
fucking
don't
test it
know.
on them.
It's a weird one for me because I get it. I get that it has to be done.
It does.
There's really no other way to do it to make sure the shit's not gonna harm people. Because honestly, people are more important. Sorry, PETA, but it's the truth. Is that a big ass spider on my wall? Oh God, I'm not even. Act like
Hey,
I
dude, don't worry,
didn't see it.
bro. Don't worry.
Oh, it's moving.
Yeah, fuck it. Anyways, I
Oh God, dude. Oh, I gotta kill
I think that.
it.
Oh, dude, did you get it? Did you get that bad boy? Let me know, dude. Talk to me.
Yep, it's plastered on the wall. I'm just
Nice,
gonna leave
dude.
it there.
Nice.
Should insects be tested?
Jesus. Yeah, if there were anything mammal-like, yeah, probably. But most of them are all fucking exoskeletal garbage, dude. I keep
All
my
right.
bones on the inside, baby.
Yeah, me too. All right, back to what you were saying before the spider
Monkeys, dude.
interrupted.
Fucking
Monkey.
monkeys. They're pretty close to humans, but somebody can be like, yeah, fuck them. They throw shit at people. They're useless in this world.
Not every monkey throws their shit at people.
Yeah, but a regular, I don't know, an average person doesn't know that.
I mean,
They see movies, they see videos of certain monkeys throwing shit at certain people. They don't
guilty
know.
by association just because
Yeah.
monkeys.
Yeah. They don't know that. Or maybe they watched fucking Night at the Museum. They saw this monkey piss on the night guard.
Yeah.
And
All
they
right,
think
so I
all
get.
monkeys piss on people, and maybe they should be tested because of that, because they're pretty close to humans, and they piss on people, so why not?
All right, so why don't we just use people on serving life sentences? Why don't we just test our shit on them?
I mean, they can't vote anyway. Fuck them.
That's what I'm saying.
They already lost one of their rights. Might as well fucking lose all of them.
Yeah, why not, dude? Fuck it. Test everything on those guys. Medicine, all that shit.
Oh, dude, I don't even know. That kind of goes, I think, with what was like harsh and cruel punishment.
Yeah. Oh yeah, big time.
Dude, imagine getting sentenced accidentally, and they start testing shit on you just to to realize that
And
you're
you
innocent.
die. Yeah, that would suck. Maybe they gotta wait. Maybe they gotta wait 20 years till you file an appeal and shit like that.
Till the appeal actually goes through.
Yeah. That's actually true. We should just do that. Fuck it. The biggest one is medicine.
Yeah.
So for animal testing, the biggest one is medicine. That's really important. I
Like
can
we're
give a fuck about shampoo tests, body wash tests,
yeah, fuck
and
it.
shit like that. But when it's like life-saving medicines, then I think it's a necessary sacrifice some animals to try and cure some illnesses that affect people.
I mean,
You know?
obviously we're not fucking scientists, but I assume, you know, I assume it's pretty fucking difficult to see if it's gonna work on a human, even if it does work on a fucking lab rat.
It's true. That's very true.
So it's like, yeah, you don't want to
Like
fucking
I Am
just,
Legend.
yeah, you don't want to just be like, yeah, make all animal testing illegal, but you don't know how hard that shit is to fucking get maybe a very needed medicine out on the market, because you don't know if it works or not, and you got to test it on
Yeah.
something.
All right, so animal testing should be legal.
Man, are we exceptions here? We doing exceptions?
Blanket statement.
Man, you got to say no. It shouldn't
I
be.
agree.
It shouldn't be legal. If you're doing a blanket statement, no, because you could test on
Because then
something.
they could do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, if you fucking
But
legalize
maybe-
that shit, dude.
Maybe if there's certain rules and regulations, which I'm sure there are,
Yeah, yeah,
tons, then it's probably okay.
yeah.
Like you can't, if you know this thing's gonna die and you just want to see what happens to it after it dies, probably shouldn't. Probably
Yeah.
shouldn't do
I
that.
think you're probably crazy at that point.
yeah, then you're just killing animals, and that's usually a sign that you're a psychopath.
Usually.
Yeah,
Maybe you'll end up like Dexter, dude, and you'll be doing it for the good.
yeah, for the bigger picture.
For the boys, dude. All right, animal testing illegal. Um, in some instances, we'll allow it.
Yeah,
We'll allow it.
even on monkeys if it's important enough.
Look,
Like the
dude.
coronavirus, if they're trying to,
Oh, dude.
I bet monkeys are dying off right now at a
Oh,
rapid rate. From the
without a doubt, dude. Because you
coronavirus.
got
Trying
fucking
to
doctors like,
figure
yo, we
shit
got to
out.
get this shit fucking going.
Yeah,
Doctors,
Big.
scientists. Um, dude, for the boys. Hey, but if you got a question, anybody listening out there, anybody big, if you got a question, if you want to, if you want to make sure it's legal or not legal, or if it's, ethical, not ethical, ask daringly controversial. We'll tell you what's up, dude.
Yeah.
We'll let you know if it's
Might-
allowed or not.
We might have no fucking idea what we're talking about, but we'll talk about it.
Who knows, dude? Maybe that shit's already fucking illegal. We don't even know.
I think it's definitely legal.
Dude, imagine.
There's probably tons of rules for it, but across the world.
Imagine people are in die-hard situations, and the president's like, "Look, I got these guys.
Yeah.
I know these guys.
I'll hit up Frank and Aiden. They'll fucking know what to do.
Frank and Aiden,
Hit
and
me up,
Frank.
Trump.
We'll
Hit
fucking.
me up.
I'll send you to my guys. They'll set you straight.
Mm.
They'll let you know if it's allowed or not.
Yeah, they'll call you on Discord. They're like, what the fuck is Discord?
What are these guys doing? They're fucking up our whole world. They don't even know what the fuck coronavirus is.
Next thing we know, be like, fuck, man. We left Trump in a Discord call with these two weirdos in North Carolina for an hour, and all of a sudden, every drug is legal.
The world is going to shit.
The world is fucking screwed.
People are being hung before they're even tried at court. Nobody knows what's going on. These guys are awesome.
All these rapists are hanging in the streets from street lights.
but right before they die, they get to vote. All right.
They asked them their vote. They said, "All right, for the next election, what's your vote?"
Hurry now before we fucking hang it. Yeah, that.
Oh man.
Maybe the listeners shouldn't fucking come to us for any advice.
Yeah, definitely don't. That's
I'm
horrible.
gonna be honest.
idea.
I'm gonna be honest with anybody and everybody. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah, if you want to hear me ramble about some shit I have no fucking clue about, then you found the right place.
You found the fucking
'Cause,
spot,
most people that do podcasts, they probably research their topics before they talk about it.
man.
Now, do you think I got time for that? All
Dude.
the video games I play?
I think at some point we're gonna have to start.
I know.
It's
I know.
it's probably a secret.
I'm already running out of the minimal knowledge that I have about shit going on in the world.
I'm already at a point where we're like, maybe we shouldn't tell the public. It's already let out, man. We don't know what the fuck we're talking about. We don't do research.
Yeah.
We just fucking talk about shit. And I think that's what makes this beautiful podcast pure.
Yep,
That's all right though.
I agree.
All right, next
for you.
next topic, dude. We'll go. Here we go, dude. The one and only.
Oh man, are we cutting into that steak, baby?
The death penalty.
Approved.
All right. I gotta take a deep breath before we get into this one, man. This is gonna be a
Approved.
juicy one. There's gonna be so many scenarios, so many what ifs.
Hang him in the street.
Hang him in the
Publicly.
streets.
Hang
This
him
guy's-
every Friday.
This guy's a savage.
Trying to think of a pun.
This guy's a savage.
Every Saturday. Called Slit Throat Saturday.
That's not even it's not even a pun. You fucking
I know, I
weirdo.
couldn't
It's not even a pun. All right.
Sunday fun day. Sunday fun days. Everyone.
Sunday Hungdays, dude.
Sunday Hungday. There it is, baby.
That's
There's
the one,
pun
dude.
we were looking for. All right, so every Sunday Hungday, you go to church, you worship your whatever God you worship, and afterwards you go watch a local rapist get hung at the park.
And then after that, you fucking hop back on the couch. It's NFL Sunday, baby. This shit's part of your fucking family routine.
Sounds like a damn good Sunday to me, dude.
All right, look, maybe I'm not on the same page as you are, or on the same level. Maybe I might be on the same page. Maybe not on the same level though. I think.
Oh, I'd enjoy it. Oh my god.
The death penalty should be for the top of the top, the bottom of the fucking barrel.
Sickest motherfuckers.
Yeah, dude, the nastiest, the dirtiest, the slimiest, the grossest slime balls out there, dude. I think it's
I agree.
the worst of the worst.
But I put a rapist, any rapist, regular rapist, child rapist, up there with that as the slimy. I compare that to murder, cold blood murder. You know, you ruin that. Those people's lives are ruined most of the time.
Hey, you don't know that, dude. That fucking guy was in love with her, man. They were in love.
Yeah, they were in love until he tied her up and raped her. And she probably
okay, maybe she fell out of love, but he was still in love. It counted.
Yeah, he still loves her, but I loved her. It's a crime of passion.
It counted, dude.
Yeah, fuck him. Hang him in the park. Sunday Hungday.
Sunday Hungday. We'll make that a thing, dude. We'll put it all over Twitter. We'll make an ad about it. We'll throw it in the Super Bowl commercial. Sunday Hungday, right after the Super Bowl.
So here's my thing.
Yeah.
To talk about all this, I don't think we make an example enough out of criminals like that for what they do and their punishments. Like all these people, take for example, all the school shootings that happen, right? All the mass shootings that have happened, period.
Mm-hmm.
The mass shooting happens. At the time, they kill themselves, which isn't a worthy punishment for them. Like, they don't deserve to go out that easy.
They don't deserve to kill
the
themselves.
The rest of them go to prison, and you never hear about them again. And we pay for them to have a fucking warm meal 3 times a day and a roof over their head for the rest of their lives because they killed a bunch of our people. When most of the time, they'll get the death penalty, and it'll take, 25, 30 fucking years or however long for them to actually...
It's definitely rare, that's for sure. You don't hear about it too often because it doesn't really happen anymore.
Yeah, and then everyone forgets about it by the time it does happen.
Let's see.
So I think we need to make an example out of motherfuckers. If somebody's caught red-handed molesting a child, literally, it should be legal to hang that motherfucker, skull drag that dude down the fucking street in a truck with some chains until he's dead.
All right, so 25 states, half of the states have the death penalty.
Okay.
Just half.
And it's lowering too.
Yeah.
I mean, at a fast rate, honestly.
So this is why you don't hear about it anymore. This is why nothing about the death penalty comes up anymore, because half of 50 states are saying, let's not kill the slimiest of the slime. Let's not kill these fucking rapists.
I fucking hate that, man.
Let's not murder, because that's probably what they call it. Let's not murder these people.
You got one word for those people. Pussies. Pussies, dude.
Okay. What about I don't know, man. I think I asked you in episode 1, should under God be taken out of the Pledge of Allegiance, and your first answer was no.
Yeah, but by the end, I changed
This is a religious country, dude. This is a religious country. Why take a life that we never, you can't really take a life that's not yours.
I get that. It's true. But oh shit, that's you. I was like he Cat One gave us a follow.
But
thanks, Newman. I started hearing you talking about pizza. I'm like, what the fuck? Shit, where were we? I got sidetracked. if our country is supposedly, under God, whatever,
Yeah,
founded
yeah.
under
Our
God,
our
we
country's
shouldn't.
a religious country.
The
Why?
ten commandments, thou shalt not kill, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, sure. But like you said, I think there's a certain point. Murder, maybe not. Maybe not the death penalty. It depends, though. Maybe if it's just cold-blooded, savage murder, and you like tortured that person and then made them suffer for nothing for your sick satisfaction, that person does no good anywhere. Does no good in prison, does no good on the streets, does no good sitting in a cell. Well, why? What's the point of feeding this motherfucker for the rest of his life? What's the
maybe.
point?
So I know we're against cruel and harsh punishment. Maybe to the religious people or to the to the softer side of people, maybe prison for the rest of your fucking life, which is a long time in a shit place with shit food and shit people.
Yeah.
Maybe the rest of your life, maybe the rest of your life in a shit place like that is pretty harsh punishment. Maybe
Yeah, but
maybe
you
somebody's.
still get to live a life. You know, just because they're sitting in that cell doesn't mean that they don't have books. They get visitors, they get to write letters, they get to interact with people still. I mean, I know really violent criminals, they get put on maximum security, which is 23 hours in your cell and like an hour of rec time or whatever.
Yeah.
But still, they become accustomed to that, and you become institutionalized where that's just your life. They don't suffer every day. That's just their life. They get used to it. They don't give a fuck. They
Thinking
know
like you
what they
suffer for
did.
the first like 10 years, and then after that you're.
Probably not even that, man. Probably a year, if that, where you really hate it. You know, but
I mean, it's always got to be in the
I
back of
mean,
your mind, though.
a lot of people when they get out of prison, they say how. I mean, I'm not speaking for everybody here, but a lot of people go right back to prison because it's all they fucking know, and they literally like, I have nothing outside of prison. I just love prison. I don't want to be anywhere but prison. You know,
Um,
that's
uh,
what it is for those sick motherfuckers.
what
Just
about
becomes their
the
life.
what about the guys that they fucking hate this person, right? This guy hates another guy. He's been hating his whole entire life. Is a like a an enemy, I guess is the best way I can say it
Okay.
right now. Like an enemy of their family, right? Always giving them trouble. Always causing problems. And this guy fucks. Let's say this guy fucks your wife, right? This guy fucks your wife. This guy steals money from you, and let's say he catches you off guard and he beats the shit out of you.
Okay.
The next time you see him, he's already fucked your wife. He's already taken money from you. He's already beat the shit out of you. He's
Yeah.
fucking demeaned you that much. The next time you want to see this guy, you want to end his life in the most miserable way possible. You want this guy to suffer as much as humanly possible
I
before
do
he
it.
dies, right? You kill this
I do
fucking
it.
yeah, you kill this guy, right? You kill him. He's fucking dead. You slaughter this dude in the most gruesome way possible.
Mm-hmm.
Well, to you, it's all justified because all this bad shit, right? He's been your enemy, I guess, for all of your
Sure.
life. You get hit with a death penalty
Death sentence.
because all the police
Um,
see when they get to the scene is blood everywhere. This was the most gruesome murder they've seen in years. But it's only
if
one
I was
guy.
that man, I'd say, fuck it, getting put to death.
For
Honestly, while I'm doing it, I'm knowing like, oh, cool, I'm doing this, and if I get caught, I'm probably gonna get put to death. First off, I would never do that. Let me set this thing straight. I would never do that. If somebody ever pushed me so far that I felt I needed to kill him, I would just kill him. I'd just shoot him in the face. I wouldn't. I'm not a sicko. I wouldn't fucking torture him and do all this crazy shit.
you'd shoot this
But
guy in the face and
I
then
just shoot him
spend
in
your
the
life
face.
in prison.
Spend my life in prison. Yeah, and you probably wouldn't spend your life in prison, especially nowadays. You get crazy good enough lawyers, and get proof of all that shit that he had done to you to lead up to that, there's, all that shit comes into play in the courtroom, man. The past, all that shit will come into play. Say he was pushed to this. The victim fucked his wife, emptied his bank account, and took his kids, and now his kids call him dad. All this, all they bring up all that shit, man, and say, and that led, and this guy was at rock bottom and was living in the streets, and he had nothing. This man took everything. They look at all that when it comes to sentencing,
Yeah.
Um,
It's deep stuff, man. It's real deep stuff. It sounds
What
like
I
you've
do-
been through this before, man. You good?
no,
No, I'm not good. I'm not good.
yeah, dude, they dropped the charges.
Shit, dude.
No, but
Hey, call the cops.
I mean, it's just like they call things crimes of passion. Like a crime of passion is looked at differently than anything that has events leading up to it. Instead of it just being cold-blooded, changes the whole scenario. I mean, you're still a murderer. It's still homicide, but it'll definitely change things in a courtroom,
Yeah.
Crimes of passion and aggravated murder, Premeditated is a big thing. That makes things look so much worse if you planned out to kill this motherfucker and planned out how you were going to do it. That's like, you're looking at a life sentence most likely.
See, but the problem with premeditated murder, dude, is if you get caught, you didn't plan right.
True. Shitty planning, dude.
Shitty planning.
Shitty op order.
Dude, no matter how good your execution is, dude, literally, shitty planning, dude, gets you caught.
Yep.
You can't get caught for premeditated murder if you do it right.
That's why you train.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
That's why you do a blank. That's why
This
you do
fucking
a
podcast will come to a screeching halt so fucking fast, dude. You bring up this goddamn military.
That's why before you go shoot someone in the fucking face, you do a dry and a blank iteration first, so you don't get caught.
All right, should the death penalty be legal?
Yes, in all 50 states.
All 50, not even a
All
safe
50.
haven state.
Nope.
What about Alaska?
Fuck.
What if all the criminals go to Alaska? They're free of all 49 states. Everybody in the 49 states is safe
man.
as fuck because all the criminals want to go to Alaska because they can kill everybody up there and not get the death penalty. Not even that?
All 50 fucking states.
This guy's fucking ready, dude. Sunday Hungday. Stop by 3 p.m. after the fucking football game. Sunday Hungday. We're hosting it.
Y'all want to see some fucking eyeballs pop out of skulls? Swing by 3 p.m. Sunday Hungday, baby.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Bring your kids, bring your wife, bring grandma. It's a good time. BYOB.
We're selling snacks. Jesus Christ. We're selling little bobblehead dolls with little ropes around them for the kids.
I'm 100% serious and genuine about that, by the way. I think child rapists, child murderers, people who rape and kill women, serial killers, mass shooters, all those people who do the extreme fucking evil crimes, examples should be made out of them. They should be fucking killed in the public eye, just like Saddam Hussein was hung in public. They should do the same. Because then people are like, oh, fuck, man. Because here's the thing. Like, touching on what I was saying earlier, how they just get to live out their life in prison.
Yeah.
They don't have to face the world with what they've done. They don't have to face anyone. You know what I mean? They don't have to really face the facts of what they've fucking done. They're just behind a cell. They don't have to look people in the eye every day with those people knowing what they fucking did. But if they were up on a stage and their family could fucking see it and they had to look at their fucking family or know that their family is watching them get put to death because they raped and murdered a fucking 8-year-old, that would stop so many people from doing it because they would be terrified that would happen to them. They'd say, holy fuck, I don't want to get hung in front of my family for raping a child. I'm never going to do it again. Or ever.
Or in the first place.
Yeah, or ever, for child rapists.
All right, let's say Sunday Hungdays. Let's say Sunday Hungdays is happening. 2025, new laws are implemented. Sunday Hungday is a thing. What's the limit? how extreme are we going? Yeah, I get it. You want to make an example, but this kind of goes hand in hand. This kind of goes hand in hand with the cruel and harsh punishment. That's the reason why. That's the reason why we don't hang people anymore. That's the reason why we do injections.
Yeah.
Because
the electric chair is still legal in
Texas and Florida.
Yeah.
But you don't see it anymore.
No, you don't.
You don't see it anymore. That's the reason why it's pretty much stopped in every state, because
no, that's part of it, man. Them
it's
fucking
cruel
suffering.
and it's cruel and harsh punishment. So what's the limit? How extreme? How gruesome? Sunday Hungday. What's the worst that you're gonna see?
All right.
Like what's our limit?
Probably decapitation.
Getting drugged by a truck is pretty.
That's pretty extreme.
That's it. Let's be honest,
but
man.
I would do it. I would drag a motherfucker in a truck if I caught him raping a kid. I would do it, and I'd go to jail for it.
That's a bloodstain for a long time. A few, I guess, however many you're killing.
Probably most extreme is just cutting his head off like guillotine, like the good old days.
Go back to the Stone Age.
Yep, just fucking drop a big old ching, cut their head right off. Yep.
So hanging definitely allowed.
Hanging
right?
Definitely allowed.
Electric chair allowed. Injection obviously allowed.
Yeah, I think injections will be for the ones who maybe weren't so evil, but they were still, they were still given the death penalty. Maybe the minimum. They were just barely minimum death penalty. They'll get the injection. But if they're fucking with kids and women.
Imagine 3 years ago, if I was running from the cops, I get hit with a felony charge. They send me to the fucking death penalty. And right when I'm about to get fucking injected, on the needle it says Aiden King.
Approved by Senator King from Dayton, Ohio. You're like, motherfucker.
Oh, dude, I started a podcast with that guy.
We just talked about this 10 years ago.
All right, so you're starting out with injection, right? I don't know, man. Let's make a good thing out of this, right? You start out with injection. What's next? What's higher up from that?
Electric chair.
Okay. And then?
Next up after that, hanging.
Okay.
Actually, guillotine.
Excuse me. You think switched around? Oh, wait.
Yeah, guillotine
Holy
after
shit.
that.
Why? Because it's so fast? Yeah, it's just so fast.
Your head's gone.
Yeah, and then you're still talking shit when your head's rolling around, dude.
Yeah.
You're like, clink. Oh, you motherfuckers, dude, that shit hurt.
But if you're hanging, dude, you feel your neck break. You might be hanging there.
Struggling a little bit.
Yeah. Still alive. I mean, it's supposed to kill you instantly. That's why they drop you.
Pretty high, yeah.
Your neck and kill you instantly. But, yeah. Maybe we leave it up to them. Maybe that's, we say, you know what?
You choose.
Get a choice.
Yeah, you know what?
You want to get hung or
you're getting this death penalty for this fucking gruesome ass murder. You get a death penalty, right? But you choose.
Don't they get to choose in states that have multiple options? Don't they? Isn't that actually a thing?
Yeah, I think so.
In some states, they get to choose their way out.
Yeah, I think
that's what I thought.
Even in like let's say Texas and Florida with the with the electric chair, I think the prosecutor tries to push for whichever one they want.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say the prosecutor's being nice, which most of the time they are, because it's they're killing somebody. So they try to be nice as much as possible, but I think as gruesome as
Pussies.
If it goes as gruesome as possible, I think prosecutor chooses like, hey, I want to push for the death penalty, Your Honor.
Your Honor.
Your Majesty. I want to go for the guillotine, Your Majesty. That's what you're fucking saying to me right now, dude.
Is this when I'm king? Are you talking to me when I'm king of the world?
No, dude. I'm fucking talking to some fat piece of garbage that got elected by you because you fucking took my voting rights away. I couldn't vote for the other guy.
Running from the cops, dude.
Hey, man. Shit happens, dude. Sometimes your foot's a little heavy, All right. I think let's go for a recap.
All right.
We go. What do we start with?
Should felons have the right to vote?
Oh yeah. Should felons be allowed
And
to
we
vote?
said certain felons should, certain felons shouldn't.
Yeah, a little.
And a little touch on that too is, yeah, never mind.
Let's
leave
hear
it
it,
at
dude.
that.
What do you got, dude?
It's actually a thing. Once you're a felon, a certain amount of time goes by, you can vote again.
Yeah,
Or is it your whole life? Yeah.
yeah. I'm pretty sure it's a certain time.
I think it's like 7 years. I think.
Something.
It's not a fact. Talking out
Hey,
my ass
look, dude.
again.
We don't
I
fucking do
think so.
research, all right? Don't fucking
don't.
judge us.
Yep.
Look,
Talk all the shit you want.
yeah. All right. So, should felons be allowed to vote? Some should, some shouldn't. Right? That's
Yes
what
and
we
no.
agree on.
Yes and no.
There's levels to this shit, as some people would say.
Sexual offenders? No. Fuck. Nope.
Get you and your nasty fucking dick. Get them out of the fucking voting, voting
fuck
centers,
outta
dude.
here, dude.
Get the
Get 'em outta here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Just shouldn't even be allowed to be 200 meters.
Don't even look at
away
me.
from that motherfucker.
Don't look at me.
While you're leaving, look at the ground. You fucking freak.
Don't even fucking listen to me, dude. Point your ears the other way. I don't want to see you. I don't want to hear you.
I don't want my voice in your brain.
Get the fuck out of here. Animal testing. Yes, no.
Blanket statement, no. But the big picture, though, for certain things like shampoo and body wash, no. But if they're trying to cure something that's killing tons and tons of people, like the coronavirus, yes, it's our only option.
Yeah, I think I'm with you on that one. Lab rats, people love them, but you know what? There's so many goddamn lab rats.
There's way more rats out there than people.
Test them. Should the rest of the animals be touched? No, not if lab rats are working to an extent. No.
Yeah. Maybe, like I said, only if they absolutely have to.
Yeah, if it's
Like
something.
monkeys, only if you absolutely fucking have to. If it's a critical situation that you have to do it, then do it. Other than that, don't test bullshit.
Get the
on them.
fuck out of here.
Yeah, leave those monkeys alone, man. What the fuck that monkey do?
Let
to
them
you?
fucking shit in their hand and throw it at you.
I want a pet monkey, dude. That'd be so dope.
Dude, I keep telling my wife, dude, let me get a fucking little champ on my shoulder, please.
That would be the shit, dude.
Please.
He just every stream, bro. He'd just be
Dude,
chilling on his
imagine,
shoulder.
dude. Imagine he's like sitting right here
Oh
on the
my
back of
God.
my chair, and he's just chilling, man. Just like he's
Just
sitting,
chilling.
feet right here, dude. Ass
Yeah.
up there. He's just, oh my God. Let me get a chimp, please, if you're listening.
Yeah, send us a chimp. Send me a chimp. Fuck him. He's already got animals. I don't have. I have
Alright.
a 3.5-year-old though, but he's a human.
I mean, I could throw a leash on him, but what doesn't make it any better.
It doesn't make him a monkey.
He
He's
d-
still a human.
He knows a lot of tricks, though. All right. Animal testing, blanket statement, no.
Situationally dependent.
Yeah. All right. And last but not least, the death penalty.
Yes.
I'm probably not with Sunday Hungday, but I'm definitely with the death penalty.
I'm betrayed.
I'm appalled,
You're not for Sunday Hungday?
dude. That's gruesome.
All right. If you're listening to this, Frank's a pussy.
Ghosts are not real.
Ghosts are fucking real, dude.
Sunday Hungday.
Ghosts are as real as my will to live.
You know what?
Wait, fuck. I said that the wrong way.
No. You know what, dude? I got it. Right? I'm not with Sunday Hungday every Sunday. That's a good little.
right.
That's a good
All
little.
right.
Tongue twister. Sunday Hungday on Super Bowl Sunday.
What? We gotta
Once a
feel
year,
for
dude.
All right.
Hey, it takes 20
wait,
years
wait.
to get somebody to get on the death penalty.
Easter Sunday is Sunday Hungday.
Somebody's being
Kids go out there and pick their fucking,
little fucking eggs, dude.
and
Go.
then they go down for their nap. You flip the TV on and watch the people get hung, dude.
Easter Sunday is Sunday Hungday at midnight.
Yep.
You got
Send
it.
straight to God
It's
to be sent straight to hell.
Yeah, you know what, man? I think I'm with Sunday Hungday once a year. I think it has.
Alright.
I think it has to be once a year.
We'll
We gotta.
compromise on twice a year.
Easter and Christmas.
Yeah. Eastern Christmas.
Let's go. Let's go like Easter and
Thanksgiving. That's a good one.
I don't know, man. I ate a
Yeah,
lot
they
of.
do it on the fucking. They do it on the fucking field, dude, for the Thanksgiving football game.
You know
Halftime
what?
show. Or just at halftime, there's hangs of people, dude. Get them out of here.
It's not on Sunday though. It's on Thursday. You fuck.
Fuck. You're right.
It's on a fucking Thursday.
Shit. All right.
I'm telling you, man. Once a year is probably the best way to go, and we'll make it insanely gruesome because it is an example. Once a year, it's like The Purge but worse.
Okay. Yeah.
Sunday Hungday.
All right, let's do it. All right, we're gonna start a petition on petition.org. Sunday Hungday.
Sunday Hungday on Super Bowl Sunday.
Get these child molesters the fuck out of here, dude. I'm tired of my taxes paying for these fuckers to eat.
All right. You want to do the honors? Wrapping this thing up?
Yeah, you got it.
All right, dude. I'm glad you fucking agreed with me on that one, dude. We'll go ahead and wrap this thing up. This was, ladies and gentlemen, this was episode 3.
Trace.
Come on, let's get real sensual here. This is episode 3. Daringly controversial, right? Episode 3. Well, the name of this episode is going to be, we'll call it
Sunday Hungday.
We'll call it Sunday Hungday with
Yo, that'll attract some people to be like Sunday Hungday.
what is that, dude? Episode 3, Sunday Hungday. Once again, February 10th, 2020, daringly controversial. For those of you who are just listeners, if you want to watch, youtube.com. I'm pretty sure you can find us under daringly controversial as well. Mm-hmm. You can listen to this on Spotify and iTunes under daringly controversial as well. Because, we're making it out in this world. We're on big platforms. We're getting big. We're getting huge.
Huge.
Fucking
huge.
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 But, yeah, thank you all for listening. Thank you all for stopping by. And that'll do it for this episode.
All right. Bye-bye.
Deuces.